Hey guys, this is our math lesson from today. For those of you who weren't able to make it to our Zoom, you're welcome to watch this video instead. So we were talking about how to draw an angle that is 55 degrees. So we know a 55-degree angle is it either going to be right, acute, or obtuse. A right angle is 90. Anything less than 90 is acute. So 55 is less than 90, so it's going to have to look like something small. And remember, when we have our angles, we have to look at the smaller number. So right here, we see 120, 130, and 50, and 60. So it'll be halfway between the 50 and the 60, which would be 55, and it would go right through there, okay? And that is an acute angle. And this little line here shows you that that is what that angle represents. Draw an angle that is 140 degrees. Now, you can face an angle any direction you want as long as you're using that 180 line. So for this one, I could have drawn my angle going this way as well, as long as I still fell in between that 55 and 60 degree angle. So over here, I'm going to do 140, and I know that 140 is more than 90, so it's got to be opened up a little bit. So I'm going to look, I'm not going to go to this one, because if I went to that one would be acute. And I know that 140 is more than 90. That would have been a 40-degree angle. So I got to go to 140, which is right there. And then that is my angle. So, and you could also, again, you could do that one the other way. It doesn't have to just, be the one way. It can go that way as well. So we'll look at what your students put, or your classmates put, as their answers. So for this first one, they were having a little bit of trouble. I tried to help them go back. So they got the 140 angle. Here we've got 140, and then this one's still not right. So this is a good chance for us to talk. So you need to go out until this halfway point right here. To where your dot would be. And then even if I continue that, that is a 40-degree angle. So we're trying to get to 140, so that's got to go this way. So that's a misconception by the class. And also, this one is not a 55-degree angle, right? A 55-degree angle has to be acute, so that one's not right either. So you got to be real careful about that. A 55-degree angle and 140, these are correct. These are very correct. And this one was another good point. You have to put the bottom line on there. These are well, they're right at correct. These might have just been a lack of deep. This one does go to 55. However, this one definitely looks like it goes to 130. So that's an attention to detail. We got to be careful. That would be counted as wrong, but I think they probably actually knew what they were doing. Then 55 and 140, good. So those were your classmates' responses for that one. This one, select the angle that is more than 180. So we had to look carefully at these. When you're looking at these, this means this is the part of the angle you're measuring. And we know that that is an acute angle. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees. We're looking for one that is more than 180. 90 is not more than 180. 181, 182, 183, 200 is more than 180. This one is 90 degrees. 90 degrees, again, is not more than 180. It is half of 180. Not that one. See, here's 180 is a straight line, and 90 is halfway between that, okay? This is 180. A lot of classmates chose this at first. If it's 180 degrees, is it more than 180 degrees? No, that is not correct. Now this one, the kicker is it looks like an acute angle. However, the arc goes this way. So if the arc is going that way and this is 180 degrees, then you have even more of that going that way. So this is maybe closer to 280 to 300 degrees. Actually, it's probably close to 300 degrees there, looking at that angle. So it's that arc shows you it's from here to here. If it was the acute angle, it would have the line in there and show you from there to there. So let's see what your classmates picked for that. Now, again, we still had some people choosing 180. We talked about that in depth. I think maybe the person stepped away from their computer for that one. Let's look at our next one. So this one was to draw an angle that is more than 180 and think about how you can use an arc to represent where your angle is. So if this is 180 and I need it to be more than that, if I do anything this way, that would be less than 180. And we don't want less than 180. We want more than. So our arc can go, or our rest of our angle can go here, 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 wherever you want that to go that is more than 180. So I'm going to choose this angle right here. But to show that it is this angle, it's this angle and not this one. Okay, so I have to label that with the arc going the right way, because if I put the arc here, then that does not show more than 180. That's like a 140 degree angle there. So you got to be careful about that. And that is the only ones that we did today. Let's look at your classmates, the ones that they drew. Good. 100 and, well, the more than 180, more than 180, more than 180, and they put the arc on there going the right way. More than 180, more than 180, more than 180. Good. Do you see how they've done more than 180? Now, I don't know what happened there. More than 180. So those are some really good more than 180 examples. So hopefully you can get a chance to do that. I hope I get to see you guys on our Zoom meeting again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Bye, guys.